What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Builds by Bailey. Today we're going to test fit the fender flares that I got from Thailand the other day. First thing after opening them up out of the box, they all look exactly the same, and I'm kind of curious to see exactly how they fit. I don't really have high hopes at the current moment. They don't look like they fit the car the same, or as they should, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tape them up on here and see if we have to make any modifications, but I have a feeling we're going to. So I'm going to use some 2-inch wide yellow tape to kind of hold it in place while I check for fitment. I can already tell you right now the back does not fit on it, so we're going to have to modify that in some way, but the rest of it seems to kind of follow the contour the way it should. Well, as you can see, the bottom down here does not want to stick, so that will have to be bolted in place to kind of hold it there. So as you can see, the back doesn't fit on here. I mean, there's a pretty good gap down here at the bottom. Kind of debating on how I want to fix that because it starts, all the way up here at this body line. So I might actually come down halfway into this, or maybe I'll stop right here and I will, chop it and then, do like the Rocket Bunny kits do and actually fold in the metal on this and actually make kind of a scoop out of the side. That way give me a little bit more clearance for the tire whenever I put the bigger, wider ones on there for angle, but I don't know if it actually needs it. So the good thing is these are metal and I can bend and shape and add more and take off the metal easily. So, but at the current moment, these don't fit worth a flip. Okay, we're going to try the back one out now and see how it fits. Once again, I don't think it's going to line up right, but we will try. Well, in the front, when you look through the holes that are on it, you can actually see where it touches the metal. Back here in the back, I can actually fit my finger up inside of there, the gap that's in between it. So it doesn't really land on any kind of metal down here. So I'm going to have to, when I cut this out, I'm going to have to bend it up and make it hit on something, because right now it doesn't hit on anything. So these fender flares might be put on hold to be used on something else. Not looking so good for this project. Well, once again, they don't fit. There's quite a bit of a gap up here in the front, and there's a pretty good sized gap back here in the back. There's this body line though that follows the bottom of the door. So I think I might actually taper the metal, you know, down and to that point. It's just kind of a shame that it's kind of wide though. So it might come down and go in right down there at the bottom, and same thing on the back. And I'll just have to flex this into shape so I can get it where it needs to land. But at the current moment, these don't fit too well, so we might be putting these on a different project down the road. There is quite a bit of gap between the tire and the end of the fender well, so I am happy with that part of it. The fitment of the flare, on the other hand, I'm not too happy with, but you know, I think I can modify it and I can make it work the way I want it to. Kind of give it some new shape on front and on the rear. So, but it does open up the wheel well quite a bit, so it may not be too bad. The rear has quite a bit of room back here, so I think I'll be able to fit those wider wheels in there now. So I decided to see what the wheels would look like on it. Pretty good spacing in the front. I can kind of see what my tires are going to look like now. Don't want to go something super big, but I want to make it, you know, the right size that'll fit on it. So that looks like it lines up pretty well on here. The back, on the other hand, it actually sits in a little bit, so I can actually run a spacer on it if I want to. And actually bring it out, because right now the clearance on the inside, because I'm using a 9-inch wide wheel on the back of this, actually gets really close to the frame rail for the back. So that would, you know, bring it out just a little bit more, give me a little bit more track width on the back. But overall, width-wise, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I just, you know, wish that the fitment of the fender flares were a little bit better in the front and the back. Trimming these is a little bit more than I wanted to do. You know, kind of just wanted to bolt them on, but you know, that's kind of what you get when you buy stuff off of eBay. You never know exactly how it's going to fit, especially coming from the other side of the world. So overall, they fit pretty well. I think they look really good with the wheels too, so it makes me even more excited. Keeps giving me motivation to keep going on it. But yeah, looks pretty good. Thanks for watching another episode of Builds by Bailey. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment what you think I ought to do on these fender flares to kind of make them fit a little bit better. You can do that at the bottom of the page. And look forward to seeing you guys the next time. Thanks for watching.